It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Tommy Crandall gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, I'm curious about what's in the tank for him. Last game, he pitched deep into the game, pitched into the 8th inning and got the win. But back-to-back starts, I don't know if he has the stamina or not. We'll see if he can go as deep in this one as well.
Now at the plate, Buddy Dick. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday.
Buddy Dick.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
This isn't even fair anymore. He's making sure nobody has a chance to even touch him, that he'll be in the record books forever.
Ready now, Yonder Alonso. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. And the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. KC leads this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Buddy
Leading off the
Dick.
4th inning.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Around second now and headed for third. Dick takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. digging in and looking for more. Buddy Dick can lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Buddy Dick.
Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, here they go again, another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game, but they put together some base hits but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Here's Yonder Alonso, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
For Chicago, designated hitter Yonder Alonso.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Three runs already home here. Hard ground ball to third. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Royals out in front, 9-5. Striding in once again, Buddy Dick. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Out of here and by a long ways. A monstrous 3-run home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Digging in the switch hitter, Buddy Dick. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And to score, the runner from second, and the second run will score as well.
I know a lot of people aren't making a big deal out of runs batted in, but my goodness, RBIs, you got to score runs. To have the most RBIs in one season, that is a remarkable number and feat. I don't know if we'll see anybody reach this number again. Can't believe I was here to be able to witness this. It makes me want to pinch myself. I'm more excited, and I'm not the one who drove the runs in.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw.
Designated hitter.
Standing in now, Yonder Alonso. Pitch outside, the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
The 1-0 pitch. Nope. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
12-9, the final in this one. The Chicago White Sox brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Zach Putnam gets the win in relief, his second of the year. David Robertson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Redline trains will...
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a
now,
look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Third baseman.
Settling in now, Buddy Dick. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field, into the shrubbery, and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
In is Jorge Soler. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Jorge Soler.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Buddy Dick.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Anderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Now batting, first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Into the box, Yonder Alonso. Pitch outside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
1 out and a runner on third. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And another foul ball. A man at third with 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Tommy
batting,
Joseph. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tommy Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Digging in once again, Buddy
next for the
Dick.
White Sox.
He's off to a fast
Third
start in
baseman.
this one. 2 for 2,
Buddy
including a home
Dick.
run. Kennedy's ready. First pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. Number 8 is there, and he has it for the out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in and ready for another
First
shot,
baseman, number
Eric
35.
Hosmer. 0 for 1
Eric
with a run scored
Hosmer.
thus far. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Hit hard to third. Dick fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Buddy Dick will stand in here, but before he
Now
does,
batting.
let's take you back
Third
to the very
baseman.
first inning.
Buddy
This was a 2-run
Dick.
home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another
Now
shot
batting,
now. Yonder
third
Alonso.
baseman.
He's working on
Yonder
a 1 for 3
Alonso.
thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Designated hitter, Tommy Joseph.
From the stretch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Ready once again, Jamie Floyd. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And not in time as the run scores.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Ready for another chance? Buddy Dick. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Buddy Dick.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
11-4 at the end of this affair. Carlos Rodon earned his 5th win of the year. Carson Fulmer turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his 1st of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. With all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
City, left fielder, number 38.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Anderson is right there, and very quickly one gone. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total.
At the plate, Buddy Dick, who comes
Batting
in today
third.
leading the American League in batting for the season.
Buddy Dick.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
This isn't even fair anymore. He's making sure nobody has a chance to even touch him, that he'll be in the record books forever.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
And he takes a cold strike, too.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A man on third with 2 down. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it.
Ready with another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 23 for him thus far, as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So striding forward now, Tomas Robles. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and the Royals' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now batting, Buddy Dick.
Third baseman, Buddy Dick.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now at the plate, Buddy Dick. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a drive out to center field. That ball hit pretty well. That one carrying. That one is gone. And you can't put it on the board. Yes. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
At the plate, Buddy Dick. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner to center field. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
The batter, first baseman.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back.
Action in that KC pen now as the right-handers begun to loosen up.
In now, Yonder Alonso. There he goes. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
1 out and a runner on third. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Up next for the White Sox.
Digging in,
Designated
Tommy
hitter,
Joseph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Curveball that time, not even close.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball that side.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, This guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now at the plate, Buddy
And
Dick.
leading off for
He'll
the
get
White
things
Sox.
started now in the bottom
Third
of inning
baseman,
number 8.
Buddy Dick.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
14-1 the final tally here. The Chicago White Sox get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Jose Quintana earns his team-leading 11th win, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Ruby De La Rosa permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the show.